you're buying any cards from TCG Player, please use the link in the description to help support my content. This video is sponsored by Pokemon Store, TCG Player, PokemonCard.io, and Card Market. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video here at TABLEMON. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today I decided to go look through at the latest big tournaments and look through the other section to see if any deck caught my eye and if it was interesting to show. And this is the one that caught my eye by Brett Stratton, MORPEKO. Single strike MORPEKO obviously reminds me of Spiritomb, has 50 HP and has the attack Explosive Disconnect, which does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Now obviously, being a single strike Pokemon, we can utilize Houndoom, single strike Roar to attach single strike energy from the deck to MORPEKO and put damage counters onto it that way, which is pretty good. And we also have the Cape of Toughness to add 50 HP to the MORPEKO, giving it 100. So in a best case scenario where you have 9 damage counters, that's 270 damage for a single prizer. That's not bad at all. We also have the Old Cemetery Stadium, which does put 2 damage counters onto a Pokemon that gets an energy attached that is not psychic, so that can also help you deal damage to your opponent's Pokemon whilst also damaging your own MORPEKO. And the single strike energy bonus damage for each energy, you get plus 20 more, so there's a lot of maths to be done with each attack. I like the fact that it's a ton of basic Pokemon with the single strike Urshifu as an additional attacker with the impact blow attack and the fighting typing, never a bad thing to have. And then just a lot of consistency and recovery. You have the Bruno, the Marnie, Bruno, Marnie, Professor's Research, and 1 of Xenia's Resolve. We also have 4 Quick Ball, 4 Level Ball, and 4 Incense for maximum consistency. Pokemon Recovery in Ordinary Rod, and the Rescue Carrier, which does get back to MORPEKOs immediately. Urn of Vitality to get back our single strike energies, and then Cape of Toughness, as I mentioned, to increase the HP of MORPEKO and hopefully be able to deal a lot of damage with it. The art's pretty cool, the card seems okay, and as long as we're two-shotting the 3 prizers, that should be good enough. So yeah, let's jump into the ladder and see what we can do with the deck. Alrighty, so we win the coin flip. We get to go first with our MORPEKO deck, though I was thinking this deck might actually not mind going second overall, because with a single strike energy attachment and the stadium, like, you could actually start applying a little bit of pressure on turn 1, so not bad, right? Not bad. We have a decent-ish hand. Being up against Mew is also very good, of course. There is a chance my MORPEKO goes down to a power tablet play, but I'm still going to go ahead and do this. And then my opponent probably playing Old Cemetery themselves, and it doesn't affect them, so I might as well just play it. No big loss there. And we do have other copies, and yeah, it's just like, it won't really matter. But hitting Mew for weakness will definitely be very, very nice. We do see the Raw Battle VIP path. Very nice. Ooh. Dusknoir. That's a little scary, that's for sure. I like that though. I like the addition of Dusknoir. If Dusknoir gets into play, I lose because I only have special energies. So I actually really like the addition of Dusknoir right here. A 1/1/1 line of Dusknoir. That's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. And my opponent can literally just not care about my MORPEKOs. I mean, technically they don't know that I don't play any basic energy. I could easily be playing basic energy, though, that's for sure. I do find my Houndoom, which is nice, I guess. I'll establish another MORPEKO. I don't get a KO, though. I am 10 damage away from a KO. I wish I had gotten an energy to attach, but that's alright. This will do 60 plus this 80 times 2, 160. Yep. So I was 1 damage counter off, 20 damage away from knocking out the Mew. That's fine, I can just knock it out next turn, like I said. Two-shotting the 3 prizers completely fine. I'd fully expect... Rotom Phone is surprising that, like, if you're playing the 1/1/1 Dusknoir, you have to be playing a Peony, right? Like, Peony gets you the rare candy and the incense in order to set up the Dusknoir, so you'd imagine that's what is going on here. Only an energy attachment to the Mew, not to a Genesect, which I find surprising. My opponent could choose to Power Tablet and use Psychic Leap for the KO. Understandable. Definitely understandable. Yeah, I guess they can't really be like super risky in terms of they don't know if I have basic energy or not. If I can knock out the Duskull, I will go out of my way to knock it out though. There's a Power Tablet, so they will get the KO off of the Psychic Leap. And I will not be able to chase down the Duskull with this hand. So I am in a little bit of trouble. There's a Psychic Leap, will be putting the Mew back into the deck. That's for sure. Yep. That way they get to heal. Oh, they actually promote the Duskull. Okay. I mean, I appreciate that. I actually appreciate that. One urn. I don't want to quick ball the urn, honestly. So I'll just go ahead and Bruno right here. Well, what is this? Are you serious? What the heck is this? Oh my gosh. What on earth is happening, dude? How did I get such a bad hand? I should have grabbed the Houndoom right there. Alright, well, I get a knockout, I guess. I mean, after seeing this horrible hand of a Bruno, I definitely think I should have played the quick ball, but I was not expecting to draw this badly. Getting basically 7 unplayable cards is really odd. Kind of Waves doesn't make much sense there. Okay, the stadium does get replaced. That's actually bad. I mean, I already have damage counters though. Like I said, if I two-shot the Mew, that's fine. This makes me attacking a little easier, I guess, in a way. I don't know. If I get Old Cemetery plus attachment, I still don't knock out the Mew. But I still have time to recover off of this. At least I have the Bruno, right? Watch me top deck Houndoom and be punished for not grabbing that with the incense. That was a bad mistake. Alright. Boop boop boop. Okay, boss. I definitely want the boss. I want to discard the cape here. Every other card seems pretty important. I'll establish a Houndour. And I'll go ahead and play the urn, put the energy back. And then we'll go Bruno for 7. Hopefully a bit more playable than the previous 7 I drew. And okay, so not the... wow, actually this is bad. I might have to use my opponent's Rose Tower here. Alright, so is there any difference in attaching this? I guess there is. I'm gonna have to use my opponent's Rose Tower next turn. 120. I'll do the damage now, I guess. It's just they can just Psychic Leap too. Might as well do it now and draw a card. Right. First tower for 1, that's completely useless. Alright. Yeah, there's no reason for them not to Psychic Leap with what they currently have. So really lagging behind here. Really lagging behind. Now my hand is dead. So this deck not feeling too great in this first game, I would say. Not feeling too great at all. Alright. CNLS a Sparkle. See Fog Crystal. Touches to the Mew, which I reckon that's what they're gonna evolve, right? I mean, that's what they're gonna promote after they Psychic Leap and send the Mew back. Yep, they heal. And they'll promote it. Oh, they promote that Genesect. Okay. I mean, they must be very confident. I can't do much, which is fair, right? Because I literally can't do much right here. That's a nice top deck. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play the Urn. I'm also going to do this. And I'll use Rose Tower for 2. I get a Research. Nice. Is there a universe where I can knock out with this MORPEKO? There is, right? I actually got the knockout. Nice. I actually got... Oh no, I don't have the knockout. Wait, do I? 4 damage counters is 1. No, I'm 10 damage short again because I didn't get a cape. Oof. I'm 10 damage short again because I did not get my last cape. Yeah, that seems rough. Jeez. To say I'm in trouble would be an understatement. You know what? I'm gonna do this. And I'll pass. Ugh. Rough situation for sure. Did the deck only have 3 capes? I feel like you absolutely need 4. And you might even consider big charms as well. You might actually consider big charms as well. The Mew as a pivot doesn't seem bad either. Chronomatic gets the heads to grab a boss. Yep. Nice. Nice. Psychic Leap does the trick. Okay, so 2 single strike energies on our MORPEKO does one-shot a VMAX. I really should have damaged the Genesect this turn with the Hound Hour. So I'm really hoping they either whiff energy or evolve. Which, attaching to the Genesect was really weird right there. Right, they don't whiff energy, they have it right there. So are they going to Psychic Leap for the KO? I imagine they will, right? That would be the correct choice, I reckon. If I don't get a KO this turn, I am dead. Because they're down to 2 prizes, so I need to win in 2 turns, or they need to whiff. If they evolve here, that's a mistake. Oh, okay, yeah, they're gonna fail it. Oh, they have it. Never mind. I'm pretty sure if they evolve here, that's a mistake. Or if they don't Psychic Leap and send back the Mew. That's a mistake. Chronomatic. Quick Ball. There's the Dusknoir. If they had just benched the Dusknoir at any point, they would have won. So giving me that Duskull might be my mistake. Okay, so I have a chance. I definitely have a chance. I also need my Pokemon recovery cards to get out another MORPEKO. So double single strike to knock out this Mew. that will do the trick, right? Just enough, actually. Hitting for 320, and then afterwards I will need boss, KO, and Mew. So what I need is my Pokemon recovery and energy recovery. Yeah. Alright, I actually, because they evolved, I think I have this. They should not have evolved right there. Alrighty, so let's go Single Strike Roar. Number 1. Single Strike Roar. Number 2. So I have 1 energy left in the deck. If I put this, there's the 2 energies I need. Right? Oh, I actually shouldn't have done that right there. And then I'll go ahead and Senia's Resolve the 2 supporters, right? Because I need boss to win next turn. I need this in case I get Ordinary Rod. Okay, I just get the Rescue Carrier. That's perfect. Grab both Morpekos and just bench that. And then I can absolutely quick roll away the level ball. Fail that. There's 2 energies in the deck. My opponent needs to KO and Marnie me, right? That's the only way they can win. So I get just enough to knock out. Drawing that boss, very sad. Because now if I get Marnied. But Mew actually doesn't play Marnie lately, so as long as that Mew sticks, I can win. If that Mew doesn't stick though, I will need to top deck. That play doesn't make sense. Like, why would you add an energy to my deck? Right? That's just clicking on a card because you can, not because you need to. Unless you don't have the energy and you really need that going. Now by playing their Stadium, if they attach to the Genesect, I don't even need boss anymore. Because I'm doing exactly 100. Oh no, it's 160, not 180. Never mind. I do need the cape or the boss. I'd be 10 off otherwise. So they play the Power Tablet. They might be digging for Marnie. I don't know if they play Marnie or not. I'd imagine they don't, right? They have Phone, Battle VIP Pass, Cramomatic, Alessas. So I'd imagine, and the 1/1/1 Dustmore. So my bet is they don't play Marnie. And if they do, they play 1 only. So I think we got this. Nice. Nice. We see a boss. And that's that. GG. So now we go counter boss. Yeah, if my opponent had not evolved into a Mew VMAX, they still would have gotten the knockout, and I'd be at 3 prizes. So I would have, like by knocking out here, or I would have needed to draw into the Cape of Toughness to get the KO on the Genesect, which if I did, I probably would have been in a very good position. But my opponent decided to evolve, and that opened up my win condition. Alright, very nice. Let's jump into the next game. Alrighty, we won the coin flip again. Yay, that's pretty cool. And we start with Morpeko, and we get to damage ourselves too, and we get to establish a handler, so actually a pretty decent start. And we're up against Mew again. What a coinky dink. Probably your best matchup, right? So let's play the Stadium, that way we damage our Morpeko. Now the issue is of course that they could go Alessa Sparkle, so because of that I'm not going to attach the cape. Because of the possibility of Alessa Sparkle attach, I'm not attaching the cape. We do see a boss play and an energy mix. Okay, so if I can get this knockout on the Mew, that would be fantastic. Drawing one of my 4 Air Balloons will not be easy, however. Okay, so do I evolve? If I evolve, I need Air Balloon. That's the only way I'm getting a knockout. If I don't evolve, and then I find an energy and a Houndoom off of the research, I can attach, retreat, evolve into Houndoom, use my ability, and then knock out the Mew. I think that's the best way to go about it. So I could also find Herballoon energy too. I do not find any of those. I do not find any of those, so I'll just bite for 80. Ugh, that sucked. So we could end up seeing a Psychic Leap that would reset my opponent's attachments, but that's alright. They didn't do much last turn, and they have one extra card now, so not necessarily much will change this upcoming turn. Alright. Alrighty. I reckon they might Psychic Leap just to try and prevent the attack, the KO, right? Like send the Mew back into the deck and then reset, because I don't have like the best board, the most threatening board. So yeah, they do decide to go back into the deck, which makes a lot of sense. I do think it's worth using a Rescue Carrier right here to establish the Houndour yet again. And I will go ahead and attach the energy, because then that makes this MORPEKO a threat to, again, with a boss to any Mew or Mew VMAX in the near future. And then I managed to get a ton of MORPEKOs, and we'll go ahead and use Explosive Disconnect. Very nice. Alright, not quite the KO we would like, but getting the 2 prizes next turn on the Genesect, being ahead of the prize cards with my opponent's field, there we go. Very nice. Alright, on to the next match. Alright, we win the coin flip yet again. And get a no-gay start. Not a big fan of discarding any of these cards in order to establish a Houndour, and we're up against Mew again. Wow, the ladder is infested with Mews right now. Okay, I think I'm gonna discard Research for now. Establish a Houndour. So I was thinking, the previous turn, or the previous game, I wasn't able to knock out the Mew because I did this. There's no way for me to get 4 damage counters on the MORPEKO though. I was thinking, what, maybe if I attach the energy onto the Houndour, that's better. Nah, it's just attached there. Like, maybe it is better in a weird situation, I don't know. I could knock out the Mew next turn with Houndoom, actually. If I draw a single strike energy and then use my ability, then I'm hitting for 90, times 2, that's 180. That wouldn't be a terrible play by any means. With this, you'd imagine my opponent will go ahead and energy mix and then split the energies. Or we could just get dunked as well. Well, not dunked, but you know what I mean. MORPEKO could yeah, MORPEKO's going down. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hopefully I can get a return KO off of this. Jeez. What? Wow, what a turn for my opponent. What a turn for my opponent. That is absolutely insane. The quad Genesect turn 1 with the Alessas, with the energy attachment into a knockout on turn 1. That is something. That is actually something else. Alright, so I do grab the Mew VMAX, which I will be putting at the bottom of the deck. Impressive. Yeah, like Mew is definitely quite an impressive deck. Okay. Old Cemetery, does having 20 damage on my Houndour really matter? Not quite. I'm gonna try and get return KO on this Mew, right, with my Houndoom. Hopefully I can manage that. Odds are not in my favor to accomplish that, however. Yep. Alright, so I just lose now. Yeah, they evolve, and then that's the game. I guess I'll do this just because I can, but that's gonna be the game, right? If they don't evolve, then they need double power tablet, which also is not impossible, and there's the evolution, so GG. Alright, on to the next one, one last one. Alright, so we are going second this time around. With a decent hand, right? Decent hand. I wish Bruno was a different supporter, but that's okay. I could choose not to. Play the Bruno for 4 more cards. The Stadium could end up being useful. We're up against another single strike deck. Single price, single strike deck. So pretty interesting to see. If I found the Stadium plus an energy, I could actually knock out the Houndour on turn 1, and that would certainly give me a nice advantage in this match. So I'm definitely gonna try, right? So I think Quick Ball U for sure for Houndour. And then I'll go Level Ball for another Houndour. And then Quick Ball. And then I'll just get rid of the Urn. Since energy recovery will be less important in this match because my opponent's Pokemon have lower HP, so I won't need to have like a ton of energy attached. And okay, so I'll just Bruno here, hoping for energy and Stadium off of 4 cards. That is a lot to hope for, and exactly I do not get that. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and pass, right? Yep. Hope my opponent doesn't knock me out, because then they will have the advantage and it's gonna come down to them whiffing over me. So we'll see. There's the Urshifu. There's an Incense. Yeah. So they need 1 energy to knock me out. 140. I do 140 with 1 attachment, so that's actually fine. So yeah, technically I have easier back-to-back knockouts on them than they do on me, because they are a stage 1 deck. They can knock me out with like Houndours and stuff. So my opponent... Oh, never mind. Okay, they find the Air Balloon. Does it ever help them to use Fists of Strife? Wow, that makes no sense. Like, why would you power up further? Right? Alright, so yeah, it's gonna come down to them whiffing. It's literally just gonna come down to that. The fact that they're down 1 Urn and the Ordinary Rod is good news for me, right? Good news for me. Houndoom, attacking with Houndoom might actually come into play from them and from me at some point. So this is what I'm gonna do. We'll go ahead and grab our Houndour. And then we will evolve, and then I'll use this to draw a few extra cards. Okay, Old Cemetery, so I can actually just knock out. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So I'll play that. I'll attach. That's 120 damage. Oh wait, no, that's only 60. What am I saying? Why did I think 1 energy was 140 damage? Never mind, this is actually gonna be tough. This is actually gonna be very tough. That is 140 damage, 4 damage counters. I was doing the maths completely wrong. Okay. So next turn, I am in trouble. I am in a lot of trouble. I get Rescue Carrier for both. More Picos, but then how do I ever knock out the Stauncher? I need to top the gate supporter or get Marnied. And that's exactly what happens, okay. That is exactly what happens. Okay. So we get another Houndoom. They do replace the stadium. If I attached another energy, they would have had 90, so I could have knocked out with Houndoom. And they failed to get earned, so I guess that's game. I don't know. The deck feels way too fragile, especially early on, so by the time you stabilize, your opponent is very far ahead of the price cards. The deck feels very clunky, with no Crobat V support, with no... I don't know. It just feels clunky because you have to continually replace your attackers. You're trying to play a ton of switching cards. Deck definitely feels clunky-ish. But if you're only playing against Dark Week stuff like Mew VMAX, then you're pretty good, right? So yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.